God says, "Congratulations, beloved child. I have come with a message that cannot wait, a promise that is alive and urgent for you today." Listen closely, for in just 11 minutes, rivers of abundance will begin to flow into your life without end. Before this day ends, I have decreed that you will receive news so wonderful that your spirit will rejoice, and your heart will know my power. This is not the hour to delay, not the time to turn away. Open your soul and receive, for if you let this moment pass, you may miss the miracle that has your name written upon it. If you feel the stirring of faith within you, I invite you to comment, "Amen." Let this word be your agreement with heaven, your declaration that you are ready for what I am about to release into your life. My favor is hovering over you, reaching down into your circumstances, and preparing to change everything. My child, this is not ordinary news. This is the fulfillment of prayers you have whispered for so long, often through tears, sometimes through desperation, but always with hope that I would hear. You have cried out for breakthrough, and I have seen every tear, every sleepless night, every anxious moment spent wondering if help would ever arrive. Know this, I am not a God who forgets his promises. I have not left you alone in your battles. When you felt the world turning against you, when you thought you had lost every opportunity, I was still writing a new chapter for you. I have ordained that sudden blessings will find you before this very day ends, and I want you to be ready, for the window is open, but it will not remain forever. If you truly believe this is your appointed time, pause and comment 1111. This number is your sign, your prophetic confirmation that destiny is shifting in your favor. My angels are moving, and doors are swinging wide for you, doors that no man, no circumstance, no enemy can ever shut. As you read, I am breaking the chains that held back your prosperity, and I am sending restoration to every place where you have suffered lack. This is not a random coincidence, it is my divine intervention. I want you to understand the depth of my love for you. Even when storms rose up against you, I surrounded you with my shield of protection. When finances were tight and fear crept into your thoughts, I was the still, small voice telling you not to give up. I know the worries that have troubled your mind, the unpaid bills, the uncertainty about tomorrow, the weight of responsibilities pressing on your shoulders. My child, lift your eyes, for your help comes from the Lord who made heaven and earth. Today, I am sending you a sign so clear that you will know it could only be from me. If you trust my word and are ready to receive, let your heart agree by commenting 222. Your faith activates the miracle I have prepared. I am a promise-keeping God, and I have never failed one of my children who puts their trust in me. You may feel small compared to the mountains ahead, but remember, I am the God who moves mountains and commands seas to part. You are never forgotten, never abandoned, never out of reach of my mercy. My Spirit surrounds you now, filling your home with peace and expectation. I urge you, do not turn away or delay. Let your faith hold on to this word. Share this video and let others experience the hope you are feeling now. If my words are moving your spirit, if you sense my presence drawing near, please take a moment to like this video. Let your simple act be a testimony, a step of faith that says you believe my miracle is on the way. So many times, you have seen others blessed and wondered if I had skipped over you. Hear me, I am not a respecter of persons, and what I do for one, I will do for another. Your story is about to change, your testimony is about to become an inspiration for those who doubted you. When the money arrives in your account, and when the news lifts the burden from your soul, remember that it was my hand, my grace, and my timing that made the impossible possible. Do not listen to the voice of doubt, for I am the God of abundance and every good gift comes from me. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky, the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. The enemy wanted you to believe it was over for you, that your best days were gone, but I am rewriting your future. Today, as you open your heart, the heavens are opening over you. I am sending divine helpers to walk beside you. I am releasing creativity, courage, and wisdom so that you will know exactly what to do next. Your prayers are birthing miracles. Your obedience is unlocking favor. Your willingness to keep believing, even when hope felt thin, has touched my heart. I urge you to declare your faith by commenting 333. Every number you speak in faith is a signal to the spiritual realm that you are in agreement with my will. Remember, Abraham believed, and it was credited to him as righteousness. Like Abraham, let your faith be unshakable, for my promises are yes and amen. When I say money will flow, it is not just finances, I am talking about opportunities, new doors, restored relationships, and peace that passes understanding. This is holistic abundance, the kind only I can give. Do not look to the left or the right, do not compare your journey to anyone else. I am the one who holds your future, and I do not measure you by the standards of this world. When you trust in me, you become unstoppable. I am raising you above the attacks, the delays, the betrayals, and the disappointments. I am replacing fear with boldness, confusion with clarity, and sorrow with joy. The news you are about to receive will wipe away years of worry and pain. You will stand and testify that God is good and His mercy endures forever. You may wonder, why now? Why me? Because you are my beloved, set apart from the foundation of the world. I have seen every battle you fought in silence, every act of kindness no one noticed, every moment you chose integrity when compromise would have been easier. You are favored, you are chosen, and you are protected by my mighty right hand. My covenant with you cannot be broken by circumstance or by the failures of others. Trust in my timing, for it is always perfect. Let your mind rest from anxiety. I am carrying you into a new season of overflow. You will not struggle as you did before, for I am placing you in a position where blessings chase you down and overtake you. You are not alone. I have assigned angels to guard your every step, and my spirit is whispering truth and comfort to you now. When you wake up tomorrow, you will see evidence of my promise. The deposit, the good news, the miraculous shift you have longed for will become reality. Even in this very moment, as you engage with this message, faith is rising, and hope is returning. You are not forgotten in the crowd, I have called you by name. My voice is louder than the doubt, stronger than the fear, greater than any opposition you may face. I am the God who created heaven and earth, and I am fully invested in your story. My child, get ready to receive, for before this day ends, you will know what it means to be blessed by the hand of God Himself. Right now, as you let these words settle into your spirit, I urge you not to let this moment slip by. The window for miracles is open before you, and I am waiting to pour out blessings beyond what you can imagine. There are times in life when opportunities knock quietly, but today I am thundering at the door of your heart, commanding you to believe, to hope, and to expect my goodness to overflow. I have spoken it, abundance is coming. If you feel your spirit stirring, pause and comment 555. Let this be your act of trust, your bold statement that you are stepping into alignment with the destiny I have written for you. Your prayers have been heard in the courts of heaven. The angels have carried every word you have spoken before my throne. Not a single petition has been forgotten, and no tear has been wasted. You have stood strong through trials that others never saw, carrying weights that threatened to break your resolve, but I have counted each sacrifice, each silent act of faith. Today, I am repaying you for all that has been stolen. The enemy may have delayed your blessing, but he cannot deny it. What I have decreed for you cannot be reversed. Remember the story of Job, my faithful servant who lost everything, yet never turned his back on me. When the storm passed, I restored him with double what he lost. So it shall be for you. Your losses are about to become gains, your sorrow will turn into rejoicing, and what was meant for evil is being transformed for your good. Trust that my timing is perfect, even when it feels delayed. My ways are higher than your ways, and my thoughts are beyond your thoughts. The wait was not to harm you, but to prepare you for the greatness ahead. You are stepping into a season where my promises will come alive. Where there was lack, you will see abundance. Where there was confusion, you will find direction. Where there was fear, you will know peace that only I can give. My Spirit is moving over your life, softening the hard places, mending the broken dreams, and bringing light to every dark corner. I have seen your faithfulness in the small things, and now I am rewarding you openly. Your story will be a testimony of hope to all who know you. Pause now, if you feel the confirmation in your heart, and comment 1212. This is your way of marking the day, of declaring that the promises of God are alive and active in your life. Each time you speak words of faith, you build a foundation for miracles to land. The world may not understand your confidence, but I see the heart behind your belief. I am the God who honors faith, even faith as small as a mustard seed. Watch how I multiply what you surrender into my hands. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch, and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. When Moses faced the Red Sea, surrounded by enemies and with no way forward, he called upon me. I made a way where there was no way, parting the waters and leading my people into freedom. In the same way, I am making a path for you right now. Obstacles will dissolve. Dead ends will become doorways. I am turning impossibilities into testimonies. What others called finished, I am calling reborn. My favor is going ahead of you, clearing the path for victory. You may have been overlooked by people, but you have never been overlooked by me. You are my masterpiece, created with purpose and designed for greatness. Every gift you carry was placed there by my hand. Every dream in your heart has a reason and a season. You are not random, not forgotten, not unworthy. You are chosen. My love is your covering, my mercy is your safety net, and my word is your guide. Cling to my promises, for they are more real than anything you see with your natural eyes. If you are ready to claim all that I have set aside for you, comment 777. This is your bold step into a future filled with blessings. When the world says it's over, I say it's just beginning. When others say it's impossible, I say all things are possible for those who believe. Do not let the opinions of man shake your confidence in me. I am the same God who split the sea, who shut the mouths of lions, who raised the dead, and who calls you by name today. Do not allow fear to paralyze your faith. I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. Lift your eyes above the problems and see the resources of heaven being dispatched on your behalf. I am your provider, your healer, your deliverer. I am the God who sees you, who knows you, who never leaves you. Even now, as you are reading these words, my presence is settling in the atmosphere around you. My peace is flowing through your home. My angels are guarding your heart and mind. Every seed you have sown, every act of kindness, every time you gave out of your need, I have seen it all. You may have wondered if I noticed, but I never miss a single detail of your faithfulness. Now, the harvest is coming. Not just in finances, but in every area where you have experienced loss. Joy is returning, relationships are being restored, opportunities are opening. I am the God of more than enough. I do not run out of blessings, and I never fail those who trust me. There is a purpose to your pain. The struggle was not meant to destroy you but to shape you, to refine your character, and to build your testimony. I am using everything, even what the enemy tried to use against you, for your ultimate good. Remember Joseph, who was betrayed by his brothers, thrown into a pit, sold into slavery, and falsely accused. Yet, in the end, he rose to the palace because I had a plan bigger than his pain. So it is with you, your setbacks are turning into setups for my glory. My beloved, stand firm. Do not let discouragement take root in your heart. Let hope arise. I am not done with your story. In fact, I am just getting started. The money coming into your account is just a sign of my larger purpose, a purpose to bless you so you can be a blessing to others. When you receive, remember to honor me, to give thanks, and to keep your heart open to my leading. I am calling you to walk in integrity, to shine my light in a world that so desperately needs hope. Trust that even when the answer looks delayed, I am working behind the scenes. My timing is never off. When the breakthrough comes, it will arrive suddenly, and it will be undeniable. You will not have to strive or struggle to receive it, it will be released with ease, because it is your appointed time. As you rest in my promises, I will renew your strength and lift every burden from your shoulders. You are not walking alone. I am with you every step, guiding you, protecting you, and loving you beyond measure. My child, this is the hour to believe again. Your faith is pleasing to me, and your surrender moves my heart. Get ready, for what I am about to do will cause you to forget the pain of your past. The overflow is coming, the good news is on the way, and your story will testify that nothing is impossible for those who trust in the living God. There is a reason you have been led to hear this message today. It is not by accident. I have watched over your life from the very beginning, counting every moment, seeing every detail, knowing every hope you have carried in silence. The world may overlook what is hidden inside you, but I see the heart that refuses to give up, even when storms rage and doubts threaten to overwhelm. My child, your faith is precious to me. It is the anchor that has held you steady through every season, and I am rewarding your trust with more than you can imagine. If you have been longing for confirmation, let your faith rise and comment 999. Let this be your bold declaration that you are stepping into the fullness of what I have prepared for you. Each number spoken in faith is a sign that you are agreeing with the destiny I have written. You are not lost in the crowd. I have chosen you, set you apart, and surrounded you with my protection. When the voices of fear and doubt try to drown out my promises, listen for my whisper. It is louder than any lie the enemy could ever speak. I have called you to be a light in the darkness, a testimony of hope to those who cannot see the way forward. The abundance that is about to come into your life is not just for you, but so you can shine my goodness to a world that is hungry for real answers. Do not shrink back. You are not meant to hide your blessings or apologize for my favor. You are meant to walk with your head held high, clothed in the confidence that only I can give. My presence is your security, my love is your foundation, and my spirit is your guide through every decision. Why did 19,583 people suddenly become financially free last month? They all discovered a strange sentence, just 9 words long, buried in neuroscience research and once hidden by the FBI. Now they're paying off debt, traveling the world, and living in homes they never thought they could afford. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Remember, every miracle begins with a moment of faith. When Peter stepped out of the boat and onto the water, it was because he dared to believe my word more than what his eyes could see. There will be times when the way forward looks impossible, when logic cannot explain what I am doing. In those moments, lean into my promises and remember who I am. I am the God who made a way through the sea, who shut the mouths of lions, who stood with the 3 Hebrew boys in the fire. What I have done before, I will do again. If your heart agrees with what you are hearing, comment 1010. With every number you type, you are creating an altar of faith, a place where miracles can land. I am inviting you to participate in what I am about to release. You do not have to qualify for my blessing. You only need to believe. Even when you feel unworthy, my grace covers every weakness. My mercy renews every failure. My love restores every broken place. In me, there is no condemnation, only invitation to come closer, trust deeper, and receive more. There are moments in your past when you felt abandoned, times when you wondered if anyone cared about your pain. I want you to know that I have never left your side. When you cried in the quiet of the night, I was there collecting every tear. When you felt unseen, I was holding you in my arms. My promise to you is this: I will never leave you or forsake you. My faithfulness is your guarantee that what I have started, I will finish. Your story is not over. The best chapters are still ahead. I see the sacrifices you have made, the secret battles you have fought, the faith you have held onto when everything in your life said to quit. These are the seeds that are producing a harvest now. Nothing you have endured will be wasted. I am redeeming every loss, multiplying every gift, and opening doors that you could never have forced open by your own strength. My favor surrounds you as a shield, protecting you from every scheme of the enemy and guiding you safely into your promise. This is a new beginning for you. The old disappointments, the lingering regrets, the shadows of yesterday are being swept away by the wind of my spirit. I am breathing new life into your dreams, resurrecting hope where it seemed dead, and restoring joy to places that have been dry for far too long. You are about to walk into a season of such overflow that even those who doubted you will marvel at my goodness in your life. Let your spirit rise in expectation. I am not limited by the past or held back by your history. I am doing a new thing, and it will spring up suddenly. If you are ready to embrace all that I have for you, comment 1515. Make this your shout of victory, your way of saying to heaven and earth that you will not miss what I am about to do. Your faith is the bridge between my promise and your reality. Even if your circumstances do not yet look like my word, hold on. The answer is coming. The breakthrough is on the way. You will not be disappointed, for I am faithful to complete every good work I begin. Your obedience is precious to me. When you chose to forgive those who hurt you, when you gave even when you barely had enough, when you loved without expecting anything in return, these are the moments that move my heart. I have seen it all, and I am repaying you in ways that will far exceed your expectations. Get ready for phone calls, messages, and opportunities you did not see coming. Get ready for the doors to swing wide and for your name to be mentioned in rooms you have never entered. My favor is announcing you. My blessing is locating you. My goodness is following you all the days of your life. There are angels on assignment for your sake, clearing obstacles and making the crooked paths straight. Where you have felt stuck, you will now move forward with ease. Where you have experienced lack, you will see supernatural provision. Where there was confusion, there will now be clarity and wisdom. I am releasing strategies, resources, and connections to position you for all I have prepared. Trust me, even when you do not understand the process. I am working all things together for your good. Let hope anchor your soul. Let joy return to your mornings. Let peace fill every room where there once was anxiety and unrest. This is the fruit of my presence. When I show up, everything changes. I am not limited by economy, circumstance, or opposition. My power is the same yesterday, today, and forever. My covenant with you cannot be broken by what you see or feel. It is sealed by my own faithfulness and by the blood of my Son. So, my child, stand firm. You are about to testify. You will look back on this season and say, "The Lord did it." Not by your own striving, not by human effort, but by my Spirit alone. You will become a witness to those around you, a living example of what my favor looks like in real life. When others see your joy, your peace, and your provision, they will ask how it happened. And you will point them to me, the God who never fails. I want you to look ahead with courage, not backwards with regret. The pain, the disappointment, and the setbacks of the past are no match for the plans I am unfolding before you. I am the God who turns ashes into beauty, sorrow into joy, and weakness into strength. No experience you have suffered is beyond my ability to redeem. What seemed wasted will become the very soil from which your greatest blessings spring forth. When you feel the urge to give up, remember that I have brought you this far for a reason. Every trial has strengthened your spirit, every test has refined your faith, and every moment of waiting has prepared you for what is coming. My timing is not your timing, but it is always perfect. Even the long seasons that felt empty were filled with my quiet working. Nothing in your journey has been overlooked or forgotten by me. If you sense hope rising again, I invite you to comment 1717. Let this be a symbol of your renewed faith and trust in my promises. When you put your confidence in me, you are never disappointed. I see the burdens you carry, the questions that sometimes haunt your thoughts, and the fears that creep in when the night is long. My arms are open wide, ready to carry everything that weighs you down. Come to me, and I will give you rest. What do brain surgeons and billionaires know that you don't? This 9-word money code, once reserved for elites, is now being shared with everyday people, and the results are mind-boggling. Cash windfalls, cleared debt, and lifelong stress gone. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is a peace I offer that is greater than any understanding. It does not come from circumstances, but from my presence within you. I am closer than your next breath. My spirit is a gentle whisper in the chaos, a strong anchor in every storm. Even when you walk through the valley of shadows, you need not fear evil, for I am with you. My rod and my staff comfort and protect you at every step. Let the stories of Scripture fill your heart with courage. Remember Daniel in the lion's den, who trusted me despite every threat against his life. My angel shut the mouths of the lions, and Daniel was lifted higher than before. When you trust me, even in danger, I will turn every trap into a testimony. My faithfulness to you is not dependent on your circumstances but on my unchanging character. If you feel a shift happening in your life, pause and comment Amen. With this single word, you agree with my promises and invite the fullness of my blessings. It is a powerful act of faith, one that reaches the very courts of heaven. Know that as you speak in faith, you are aligning with my will and releasing the supernatural into your situation. Do not let doubt silence your voice, let faith speak louder. I have seen how you held on to hope when all you had left was a whisper of prayer. Those moments are precious to me. You never needed perfect faith, only a willing heart. Even when your strength faltered, I carried you. My grace filled the gaps, and my love remained constant. This is why you are still standing, and this is why I will never let you go. You are not defined by what you lack, but by who I am in you. When you feel insufficient, remember that I am more than enough. My power is made perfect in weakness. Where your ability ends, my miracles begin. You do not need to have all the answers, just hold on to the one who does. I am your provider, your protector, and your unfailing friend. There is no need to strive for my approval, you already have it. You are my beloved, and I take delight in you. The blessings I am sending are not rewards for perfection, but gifts of my endless mercy. Let go of guilt and shame. Embrace the freedom that comes from knowing you are completely forgiven and deeply loved. You are safe in my presence, no matter what comes. If your heart is stirred to believe for even greater things, comment 222. This is your way of stepping forward into new territory, of saying yes to doors you never thought would open. Faith is your passport into the impossible. When you trust me, I do far more than you could ever imagine. Even now, I am orchestrating miracles behind the scenes, preparing connections, and aligning resources for your breakthrough. The story of your life is being written by my hand. I am not finished yet. I am the author and the finisher of your faith, and every page is filled with my love and purpose. The struggles you have faced will become the stories you tell of my faithfulness. I will turn your mourning into dancing, your despair into hope, and your anxiety into unshakable peace. I am making all things new for you. Do not allow comparison to steal your joy. What I have planned for you is unique and perfectly suited for your journey. Others may walk different paths, but your blessings are tailor-made by my wisdom. Celebrate what I am doing in your life and trust me for the next step. There is room in my kingdom for every dream, every gift, and every calling I have placed within you. Rest in the assurance that nothing can separate you from my love. No failure, no mistake, no hardship can break the bond we share. My love is a fortress around you, a shield that cannot be penetrated. When fear tries to grip your heart, declare my promises. When doubt whispers lies, hold on to my truth. My word is a lamp to your feet and a light to your path. You are being positioned for influence, for impact, and for increase. The blessings you are about to receive are not just for your comfort but for my glory to be revealed through you. I will use your story to touch lives, to heal hearts, and to demonstrate that I am the living God. Open your hands wide and receive. This is your appointed time, your divine moment, and your testimony in the making. Stay sensitive to my leading. I will guide you with wisdom and give you discernment to make the right choices. My Spirit will nudge you when to move, when to wait, and when to speak. You will not miss your moment. I am making your path straight, and every step is ordered by my love. Never doubt that you are destined for more. The miracles you seek are already in motion. Trust the process, trust my heart, and let your faith soar. I am your God, and I will never let you fall. Even as you listen in this very moment, my Spirit is working in ways you cannot yet see. Every time you surrendered your worries, I caught them and exchanged them for peace. Every night you prayed for a way out, I was arranging the details for your deliverance. Your name is known in heaven. Every angel assigned to your life knows your struggles, your dreams, and the depths of your heart. You are not invisible to me, you are seen, valued, and held close. If you feel faith stirring inside you for what is coming, take a step of courage and comment 333. This simple act is a sign that you are ready to move into the future I have prepared. My blessings do not have to be earned, they are the result of my everlasting love. When you open your hands and your heart to me, you become a vessel for miracles, favor, and abundance that cannot be contained. Watch how I do what you could never do in your own strength. I am the God who parts seas and calms storms, who multiplies what is little and makes it much. Your needs are not a burden to me, they are an invitation for my glory to be revealed. I delight in showing up when things seem impossible, when you have run out of options and hope appears lost. It is in those moments that my power shines brightest. My child, do not limit me with your expectations. I want to exceed them. I want to surprise you with kindness that sweeps you off your feet and goodness that fills every empty place. You may have seen others receive their breakthrough and wondered when your time would come. I want you to know that your turn has arrived. I am not bound by human schedules or limited by the natural order of things. My calendar is set by eternity, and your blessing is right on time. Every moment of waiting has prepared you to receive with gratitude and to steward what I am about to release with wisdom and joy. Do not compare yourself to others. What I am about to do for you is unique, personal, and perfect for your story. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. The world may say that resources are scarce, but my kingdom operates by different laws. I own the cattle on 1,000 hills, all the silver and gold belong to me. When I promise to provide, I do so lavishly and without measure. I will pour into your life more than enough, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. Open your heart and believe that I am able to supply all your needs according to my riches in glory. Lack is not your portion, abundance is your inheritance. If you sense a fresh wind of hope, let it be known by commenting 555. This is your declaration that you are expecting more, that you are ready to embrace the new season I am bringing. The enemy cannot stop what I have ordained. Every weapon formed against you will fail. Every accusation, every setback, every disappointment is being overturned by my verdict of favor over your life. My justice is swift and sure. Where you have been treated unfairly, I am your defender. Where you have been overlooked, I am shining a spotlight on your value. Remember the miracles of old, how I fed thousands with a few loaves and fish, how I turned water into wine at a wedding, how I called Lazarus from the grave when hope seemed gone. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. What I did then, I can do for you now. Expect the impossible. Pray bold prayers. Stand in faith even when circumstances shout otherwise. I have not changed, and I will never change. Let the words of my promises be your meditation. I am the God who heals, restores, and renews. I make all things beautiful in their time. Even what was broken can become whole. Even what was lost can be found. I am the mender of hearts, the restorer of families, the rebuilder of dreams. Whatever you surrender to me, I give back multiplied and made new. Do not be afraid to trust me with your deepest longings and your greatest fears. Your breakthrough is not just for you, but for everyone connected to you. When I bless you, I am blessing generations after you. The legacy of faith you leave behind will become a foundation for others to stand upon. Teach your children, your friends, and your community about my faithfulness. Share your story, for it carries power. Your life is a living testimony, and your gratitude unlocks even more blessings to flow. If your spirit bears witness to this, comment 12:12. Let heaven and earth record your agreement. Every promise you stand on will bear fruit in its season. Delay does not mean denial. Sometimes the greatest miracles take time to grow, but when they arrive, they make every moment of waiting worthwhile. Do not despise small beginnings, for I delight in watching your faith grow day by day. I am building you into a pillar of strength and compassion. Others will look to you and find hope for their own journey. I am entrusting you with resources, wisdom, and influence not just to enjoy, but to share. As you give, I will give back to you even more. As you serve, you will experience a joy that the world cannot offer. I am making you a channel for my love to flow to others. Never doubt your significance in my eyes. The world measures greatness by appearance and achievement, but I see greatness in the humble, the kind, and the faithful. When you honor me in secret, I will honor you in public. Your life will become a story of grace upon grace, favor upon favor, blessing upon blessing. Hold your head high, for you are my beloved. Rest assured that my timing is perfect. The money, the opportunity, the breakthrough you seek are not just wishes, they are appointments on my calendar. I am never late. Even when the midnight hour comes and hope seems dim, I arrive with light and rescue. Stand firm and trust, for I am about to do what no one else can do. I am calling you to let go of the fear that has gripped your mind and heart for so long. Fear does not come from me, it is the shadow cast by lies and uncertainty, but you are a child of light. My presence chases away all fear, bringing comfort in the middle of the unknown and peace that cannot be shaken. Every time anxiety rises, remember that I am your refuge and your strength, an ever-present help in times of trouble. You do not have to fight your battles alone, I am your defender, your shield, and your strong tower. If you can feel the weight of worry lifting even now, pause and comment 777. By doing this, you are making a statement of faith that you are trusting me above every circumstance. My love is perfect, and perfect love drives out fear. I see the hidden battles you face and the unspoken prayers of your heart. I am working in the silence, in the waiting, and even in the tears you shed when no one else is watching. I have heard your cries for help and have not turned away. Sometimes you wondered if I was listening, but I want you to know my ear is never closed to your voice. Every prayer, every sigh, every groan of your spirit is precious to me. Even when you could not find the words, your heart spoke, and I understood every longing. I am close to the broken-hearted and I rescue those whose spirits are crushed. You have never been abandoned. There are moments when life seems to push you beyond your limits, but it is in those times that I carry you. You may not see my hand, but you will feel my peace and know my faithfulness. I am rebuilding everything that has been torn down and restoring everything that was lost. The things you thought were gone forever will return, renewed and multiplied by my grace. My restoration is always greater than the original. My child, your latter days will be more glorious than anything you have known before. My word is a promise you can depend on. I am not like people who change their minds or break their promises. When I speak, it comes to pass. My faithfulness stretches from generation to generation, and nothing can hinder what I have spoken over your life. Stand firm on my word, even when storms rage and doubts attack. I am the anchor that will keep you steady, the foundation that will not crack. If your faith is reaching for more, express it now by commenting, Amen. Let this be your answer to my invitation. I am inviting you to participate in a story that is much bigger than your circumstances. Miracles are not just for others, they are for you. Every time you say, Amen, you open your heart wider to what I want to do in your life. Let faith arise, let hope return, and let peace fill your soul. What secret did the FBI hide about your brain and money? They discovered a phrase, just 9 words long, that flips a switch in your mind to attract wealth without effort. It's already changed the lives of thousands of people in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You may not understand every step of the journey, but you can trust my heart. I am the God who leads you beside still waters and restores your soul. When confusion tries to cloud your mind, listen for my gentle whisper. I will give you wisdom beyond your years, direction for every decision, and assurance that I am with you in all things. Do not lean on your own understanding, but acknowledge me in all your ways, and I will make your path straight. Do not let the voices of doubt or discouragement drown out my promise. Even when you walk through the valley, know that I am guiding you toward a table of blessing prepared in the presence of your enemies. I anoint your head with oil, your cup overflows. Goodness and mercy will follow you every day of your life. This is my unbreakable promise to you, sealed by my everlasting love. You are part of a story that stretches far beyond what you see today. My plans for you are filled with hope and a future. I am teaching you to trust me not just in the victories, but in the valleys. Every trial is building your character, every disappointment is drawing you closer, and every loss is setting the stage for an even greater gain. I am working all things together for your good. If you feel your hope rising, declare it by commenting 1717. This is your prophetic act, your step onto the water, your faith moving mountains. There is no limit to what I can do when you trust me completely. I have already gone ahead of you and prepared the way. Nothing and no one can take from you what I have set aside for you. My blessing is secure, my favor is unstoppable, and my presence is eternal. I am the one who holds your tomorrow. You do not need to worry about what is ahead. I am already there, providing, protecting, and preparing everything you need. I have written every day of your life in my book, and not a single detail escapes my notice. Rest in the assurance that you are fully known, fully loved, and fully covered by my hand. Let my peace reign in your heart as you wait for the fulfillment of my promise. The breakthrough may not always arrive as you expect, but it will always be exactly what you need. Trust the timing, trust the process, and trust my love. I am not in a hurry, but I am never late. When your answer comes, it will be so clear and undeniable that you will only be able to say, "This was God." Your story will inspire many. Your testimony will bring hope to those who have lost theirs. You will be a beacon of light in a world that is searching for answers. I will use your life as a living example of my kindness, my mercy, and my ability to turn all things for good. The best is not behind you, it is still ahead. I am your God, and you are my beloved child. Stand strong, believe, and expect miracles to flow like a river into every area of your life. I am with you always, to the very end of the age. Lift your eyes to the hills, for your help comes from me, the maker of heaven and earth. You have not journeyed alone, not for one moment. In times when you felt isolated, surrounded by difficulties, or hemmed in by pressures too great to bear, I was beside you, upholding you with my righteous right hand. Even the quiet sighs you breathed when no one was listening were heard by me. Every step you have taken, every stumble and every victory, has been known and woven into a tapestry of grace that reveals my goodness in your life. If you feel your faith awakening afresh, comment 11:11. This single act, this declaration, is more powerful than you realize. In the kingdom of heaven, your faith-filled response unlocks resources you could never earn or imagine. As you type those numbers, let it mark a shift, a new chapter opening, one that is marked by divine provision and favor. My child, you are not asking in vain. When you align your words with my promise, you invite the miraculous to become your reality. Let your soul find rest in my promises, for I am not a man that I should lie or change my mind. My word goes forth and accomplishes all that I send it to do. When I say you will receive abundance, it is not just a hope or a distant wish, it is a guarantee sealed by my faithfulness. You may have experienced many disappointments, and your heart may bear the scars of long seasons of waiting, but I am the God who redeems time and restores what has been lost. I will give you beauty for ashes, gladness for mourning, and praise in place of heaviness. The coming days will reveal my hand in ways you never expected. I am preparing surprises, gifts that will arrive just when you need them, encouragement that will appear through unlikely people, and opportunities that seem to fall into your lap. It is my delight to bless you, for you are my child, and I take pleasure in giving good gifts to those who love me. Do not grow weary in your faith. Stand firm, keep your heart open, and expect me to do the extraordinary on your behalf. I want you to know that you are safe in my presence. The world may shake, but I remain unmovable. My love for you is not fickle, it does not depend on your perfection or your performance. You are cherished simply because you are mine. When fear whispers lies, remember my truth. I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. Rest in the assurance that you are held in everlasting arms, and nothing can separate you from my love. If you are believing for a fresh start, comment 999. Let this be a sign that you are ready to leave the past behind and step forward into newness of life. My mercies are new every morning. Yesterday's failures, regrets, and worries have no hold on you, for I am making all things new. You are not defined by what was, but by what is coming. Trust that my plans for you are good, and that I am bringing you into a season of refreshing, rebuilding, and rejoicing. Consider the lilies of the field, how they neither toil nor spin, yet I clothe them in greater beauty than Solomon in all his splendor. How much more will I take care of you? Your needs are not too great for me, nor are they forgotten. I am attentive to every detail of your life. Even the smallest desire of your heart is precious to me. Bring your requests boldly, knowing that I am able and willing to answer. Could a 9-word ritual really be your key to financially freedom? What sounds like fiction is now being confirmed by science. Harvard researchers and FBI documents point to a hidden brain center that, when activated, draws in abundance naturally. This 9-word prayer has helped over 19,000 broke people attract wealth and live a life full of abundance. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. I see the places in your heart where disappointment lingers, where hope has grown dim. Let me breathe new life into those areas. Invite me into every hidden room, every closed door, every forgotten dream. There is nothing you need to hide from me, for I already know you completely and love you without condition. In my presence, all things are possible. My spirit brings light to darkness, healing to pain, and resurrection to what you thought was dead. If you are trusting me for something that seems impossible, comment 1515. With this single step, you show that you are willing to believe beyond what you can see. Faith is the key that unlocks heaven's storehouse. I am drawn to hearts that dare to trust when the evidence is lacking, when hope seems faint, and when others doubt. I honor your faith, and I will answer you in ways that exceed your highest prayers. Let my peace guard your heart and mind. When anxiety knocks at your door, let my word be your answer. Speak promises over your life. God is my provider. God is my healer. God is my protector. These truths have power to silence every fear and still every storm. My child, you are not alone in this journey. I have surrounded you with angels, with helpers, and with my Spirit who lives within you. Each day that you rise and choose to trust me, you build a legacy of faith. Others are watching, learning, and drawing courage from your example. You may not realize how many lives your story will touch, but I do. I am using your journey, the highs and the lows, to inspire hope and lead many into my presence. Do not despise the days of small beginnings. What I start, I finish, and the good work I have begun in you will be brought to completion. Let your gratitude overflow, even before the breakthrough arrives. Praise is your weapon. Thanksgiving shifts the atmosphere and makes room for more miracles. As you lift your voice in worship, you are welcoming my power into every situation. The money, the good news, the blessings that are on their way are only the beginning. There is so much more that I have in store. Stay sensitive to my leading. Listen for my whispers, follow my nudges, and do not be afraid to take bold steps. I will never leave you nor forsake you. My goodness and mercy are your lifelong companions, and my blessings will chase you down until you are overtaken by joy. You may not always feel ready, but I am the one who equips and prepares you for every good thing. My strength is made perfect in your weakness, and my wisdom is freely given when you ask. You do not need to fear making mistakes, for my grace covers you and my Spirit gently guides you back whenever you wander. The journey ahead will not always be easy, but every step will be marked by my faithfulness and love. When you are uncertain, remember that I am leading you one day at a time, and nothing will catch me by surprise. If you are expecting a sudden breakthrough, declare your trust by commenting 222. This is your signal to the heavens that you are ready and waiting for my intervention. Faith often looks like waiting with hope, praising before the answer comes, and giving thanks in advance for what your eyes cannot yet see. Your praise is powerful. It rises like incense and moves my heart. In your worship, I am enthroned, and miracles begin to unfold in places you thought were hopeless. I see your diligence, your late nights, and the work you do that goes unnoticed by others. You are not forgotten. Every act of love, every seed of generosity, and every sacrifice you have made is recorded in my book. My child, I am not unjust. I reward those who diligently seek me and those who pour out their hearts in secret. You will not finish this season empty-handed, you will leave with more than you had when you entered. My blessings are coming, pressed down, shaken together, and running over into every area of your life. Your prayers are not in vain. Every request you have made, I have gathered and treasured. Sometimes my answers take time, but the delay is never denial. I am weaving together people, places, and circumstances for your good. When the answer arrives, it will be far better than what you imagined. Trust that my ways are higher, my thoughts are wiser, and my timing is perfect. I am teaching you to wait with expectancy, to live with an open heart, and to dream bigger than you have ever dreamed before. If you feel your spirit agreeing with this promise, comment 555. Let your faith rise as you speak it out. My child, the best is not behind you, it is ahead. Even now, I am making streams in the desert and roads in the wilderness. I am turning what seemed like a setback into a setup for something greater. You will see doors open that you never knocked on and opportunities find you that you never pursued. My favor will rest on you and make the way straight. You are precious to me, not for what you do, but simply because you are mine. My love does not depend on your achievements or your failures. You are cherished, valued, and adored. I knit you together in your mother's womb, and I have walked with you through every high and low. When others misunderstood or rejected you, I held you closer. When you felt invisible, I was always watching over you with loving eyes. Let my promises be your foundation. When the winds of life blow, when storms rage and uncertainty surrounds you, let my word be the rock you stand on. My faithfulness will not fail. My kindness will never run out. I am the God who provides, who protects, who heals, and who restores. There is no situation beyond my power, no need too great for my supply, and no wound too deep for my healing. If you believe I am able to do more than you ask or imagine, comment 1717. Every step of faith you take is building a future far beyond your wildest hopes. I am calling you to live with boldness, to pray bigger prayers, to dream greater dreams, and to expect me to move in ways that defy explanation. Do not settle for less than my best. You are a royal priesthood, a chosen generation, a light in the world for my glory. What secret did the FBI hide about your brain and money? They discovered a phrase, just 9 words long, that flips a switch in your mind to attract wealth without effort. It's already changed the lives of thousands of people in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever.